So the Ajna Chakra, or like I said, third eye chakra, and this is related to the mind, right? And as Master Samal explains, as I just said, unleashing the or awakening the superior faculties of the mind, comprehension, clairvoyance, which is related to that third eye, um, our ability to awaken. It's also called the occult eye, which gives us the ability to perceive the multi-dimensional aspect of the universe, right? The multi-dimensionality of life. Um, and that's obviously related to our ability to see beyond, right? To see beyond what our five physical senses um, allow us to perceive, right? And so we are going to use the mantra E, okay, or the letter I pronounced E in its Latin version, okay. And this mantra has the ability to awaken this chakra and then the top crown chakra, which is the Sahasrara chakra. And the seed mantra also, the mantra that also works for this chakra is the mantra Om. Okay, as you see here, the symbol Om. You can do this mantra. So you bring your attention to the third eye, and you'll feel a tingling sensation there, or the mantra E. Okay, and then it has two syllables here, which are the symbolic representations of Shiva and Shakti, right? Or Ida and Pingala. So these are the two nadis, right, that come together, that start all the way at the bottom of the spinal column. They go all the way through our inner, through our vital body, right? Connecting all of the chakras, going to the top chakra, the Ajna Chakra, and they all meet here, right? Both of those. So that's why you see this, the moon and the sun. These are the solar and lunar channels of Ida and Pingala, and they come together at the third eye. When those two energies, the female and masculine energies, the fire and water, right, positive, negative, solar, lunar, they come together through the interplay of alchemy and sexual transmutation. They awaken this third eye, which is the all-seeing eye of Horus, right? And the all-seeing eye that we see at the top of the pyramid in the dollar bill, right? Which is one of the qualities of God. So in other words, when we rise the energy of the Kundalini all the way up through our spinal column, the Kundalini energy, as we've said before, begins to awaken all of these chakras. And when it reaches the level of the Ajna chakra, it awakens this inner eye, which allows us to see now, to have spiritual visions, to see the spiritual aspect of life. And now we can begin to comprehend things, right? To understand things, to have a holistic perspective on life. All right, so, and we'll talk. Obviously, we'll get deeper into this in this class, and this is why we'll do a little bit of sexual transmutation, obviously, to work with this mantra, to work with this chakra. Sexual transmutation, as you know, awakens that Kundalini fire. And we'll work with the mantra E and Om, okay? And you can say that the aim of the practice, and any meditation practice really, is to help us serene and quiet the mind, okay? To turn the mind receptive, because the mind can allow us to see the inner worlds, to see the spiritual worlds. But in order to do that, we need to focus the mind and make it receptive, right? Instead of being active. Most of the time, our mind is thinking, unconsciously thinking. We're going to talk about what Master Samael says, that we need to differentiate between a thought by reaction and a thought and a conscious thought. Most of the time, our mind is just unconsciously or mechanically, rather, emitting thoughts, right? And those thoughts, those images that the mind is emitting, are not don't allow us to actually see more than what we have in our mind, right? And so it's about, this chakra is about working with the mind to help us um, turn the mind receptive, clear, right? So that we can have the ability to perceive more. And that's why in the Buddhist tradition, they say that we need to empty the cup, right? And there's the saying that the usefulness of a cup is in its empty state, right? When you have a cup and it's full, you can't use it anymore. It's already full. And so the mind is best or is useful when it's empty, because it can receive information, um, which allows us to comprehend things, right? So that's what we're going to be working with today. Um, Calming the mind, opening the mind, making the mind receptive, calm, and clear. All right, free of all thoughts, of all desires, passions, the past, the future. Just to enter into a listening state, which connects us with the previous chakra, right? The Vishuddha chakra, which is related to um, the word, but also to the occult ear. All right. Okay. Cool. So let's move on now to the meditation practice.